Now, Heartland Sports with Luke Randall.
Lots of baseball this time of the year as per usual, but the Cape Catfish tonight have their game postponed. They were meant to face the Jackson Rockabillys, but it's been delayed due to the anticipated bad weather tonight. Since the teams were already scheduled to face off Friday, they will instead now play a doubleheader tomorrow. Both games will still be in Cape. Tonight was also meant to be Alzheimer Awareness Night. That has been rescheduled. The special jerseys they'll wear for that game remain on auction for the time being. Proceeds from that will go to the Greater Missouri chapter of the Alzheimer's Association. Now, the Thrillbillies game, that is still on for tonight. They are in O'Fallon, Missouri, taking on the Hoots. That should be starting up soon. Thrillville will hope to snap a 5-game losing streak. Today in Marion, teams from around the world arriving for the Pinto 8 and Under International Baseball and Softball Classic. The fun starts this evening with a pre-tournament party and a skills contest. Games will begin in Friday morning, running all throughout the weekend at Mountain Dew Park, Ray Fosse Park, and the Oasis Sports Complex. Brewer Gymnasium at Johnny Logan College in Carterville is officially open again. The gymnasium closed earlier this year due to the ongoing West Lobby and Logan Hall expansion. It comes at a critical time, the Volunteers getting their space back right before all their fall athletic sports teams return for the upcoming athletic year. SEMO Baseball making a signing not to their bullpen but to the guy that develops it. Chris Krepline named the team's new pitching coach. He served most recently at University of Cincinnati as their director of pitching development. Last season, Cincinnati recorded a school record 546 strikeouts. And tonight in St. Louis, the Cardinals wrap a 5-game series against the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch in about 20 minutes here. After this, one more series before the All-Star break.